Kan nama saya Hasbi, umur saya 32 tahun. Lebih kurang saya melaut sekitar 20 tahun. Ini laut ini kan warisan dari nenek moyang dahulu ya kami ya. Jadi kami sangat menjaga.
Masih ada. Kalau sekarang kita nggak lindungi, ke depan itu ikan tersebut nggak ada lagi.
Nama Adelia, pekerjaan nelayan Luk Peti.
Nama saya Salmi Harun. Saya sebagai nelayan riga. Nama saya Sejali. Saya adalah panglima laut yang dipercayai oleh nelayan saya ini.
My name's Holly Booth. I'm a conservation scientist and I work as a researcher at the University of Oxford, and I'm also the founder of a small local NGO called Kebersamaan Untuk Lautan. Our projects at the moment are focused on trying to encourage small-scale fishers to reduce their catches of critically endangered sharks and rays. Our approach is focused on compensating if they safely release critically endangered species, including hammerhead sharks and wedgefish. Wedgefish are a critically endangered species. They're at a high risk of going extinct. And this is primarily driven by overfishing, and also because their large dorsal fin is one of the most valuable fins in the international fin trade.
Penangkapan hiu dan pari di Aceh ini itu dikarenakan adanya permintaan seperti kulit, sirip yang semuanya itu diekspor. Hiu merupakan predator, dia yang menjaga ekosistem laut. Apabila hiu di lautan ini berkurang, maka otomatis alam tidak seimbang dan ikan-ikan di laut juga bisa punah.
Laut itu bagi masyarakat karena disitulah sumber kehidupan mereka, sumber pencarian rezeki mereka. Bila mana laut rusak, maka rusaklah rezeki mereka. Bila laut tidak bagus, maka tidak baguslah kehidupan masyarakat pesisir.
Penyelamatan hiu, kita jaga hiu dan laut, itu merupakan suatu kewajiban untuk kita lakukan untuk masa-masa akan datang.
The endangered sharks and rays hang out where the other fish hang out, and so they end up getting caught up in the nets and lines that are mainly targeting other fish. The endangered sharks and rays also have value for the local communities in terms of their food and income, and so they're typically brought back to the market and eaten or sold. And so our scheme is a pay-to-release scheme. Essentially, we are compensating the fishers for the money they could have otherwise sold the endangered sharks and rays for if they safely release the sharks and rays. And the way we do this is that we've distributed waterproof cameras, and if they submit a video to us showing a shark or ray being safely released, then we will give them some compensation.
Saya suka menyelamatkan hiu.
Saya senang melepas ikan hiu.
Saya senang melepaskan hiu.
Aceh Jaya sangat mendukung kelestarian untuk konservasi hiu dan pari di Aceh Jaya.
Lots of people often say that sharks and rays are worth more alive than they are dead because of their high tourism values. Often the people who benefit from the marine tourism and dive tourism industry are not the same people who necessarily benefit from fisheries or from catching sharks and rays. So lots of people go to Pulau Way to go scuba diving or snorkeling, and often they spend lots of money on these trips to enjoy the ocean. Lots of tourists feel like they have some kind of responsibility in protecting the marine environment as well. And so what we would like to do is channel some funding from the tourism industry into marine conservation. And so the idea might be that every tourist donates a small amount of money towards a community-based shark conservation fund, and that money is then used to fund the pay-to-release scheme in the long term.
Kebersamaan untuk lautan.
Let's save shark together.
Tiada hiu, tiada lautan, tiada kita.